All right, y'all, so these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using for my chicken noodle soup today. These are the seasonings that I'm going to be using. All right, y'all, so I'm finna start adding all of my ingredients in the pot. Now, I want to explain something. The reason why I'm using Cornish hens is not because I'm trying to be fancy. It's because when I went to Walmart to get some chicken breast with the bone in, they didn't have it. So that's going to be the biggest thing. You can use whatever part of the chicken you want, but you want the bone in, because that's going to give your broth that deep flavor, that rich flavor. It's not just going to taste like, you know, chicken noodle water like from Campbell's chicken noodle soup. It's going to be like real, you know, deep, and so that's what I wanted. So I got these because I know there's plenty of bone to render those good flavors out. Now, I have two different sets of vegetables. This is the one that I'm going to actually saute up, and then I have these right here. These are the ones that's going in here to help flavor my broth, okay? So let me add those. I'll be back. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add my vegetables. I have celery, onions, and carrots, and I just did a really rough chop on these because these are going to get discarded because they're going to get real mushy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasonings, and I just want to caution you guys to be very careful with this one. You don't want to add too much. You want to add just, you know, start off modest, and then if you need to taste your broth, you need to add a little bit more, you can, but just be careful with that one, okay? All right, so I've added my seasonings. Now I'm going to bring this up to a boil. I want this to be at a rolling boil, and when it boils, I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer, but I do need it to come up to a boil, okay? All right, y'all, so it has come up to a rolling boil. Now I'm going to turn the temp down. I want this to gently simmer. And the reason why is because, of course, if you have it at a rolling boil, all of your liquid is going to evaporate. And so there's no point, right? So we want to do this really low and slow so that we can render all of those flavors out of those vegetables and out of the meat and the bones. All right, so I'll be back. All right, so y'all see how soft those vegetables is. And y'all see how soft. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the meat's tender. It's got good color. I'm gonna taste it for salt, and if I need to add some, I will. If I don't, I won't. All right, and I'll show y'all the next step, okay? All right, so these vegetables right here that I chopped up, these are the ones that's actually going inside the soup, and I'm going to add them because I want to get those sauteing to give them a jump start, right? So they're gonna cook some in the soup, but I also want to saute them and get them softened. I don't want them to be too hard where it's gonna take too long. So we're gonna give them a jump start, okay? All right, so hopefully y'all can see this. Like I said, I just want to give them a jump start. They did get a little color on them, which I am never gonna be mad at some caramelization. Adds a little depth of flavor. So I'm gonna add this to my broth, which is right here. I've already taken the Cornish hens out and shredded them off the bone. All right. Off camera, I did go and remove as much of that oil off the top as I possibly could. And now I'm getting ready to add the noodles, okay? Now, I have two different kinds because that's what I have on hand, and I wasn't going to go out and buy no more. But typically, these are the ones that I like to use. It's the egg noodles, okay? But today, I'm using a combination of these and a combination of these. You just need some noodles. You pick whichever one you like, okay? Be mindful of the amount that you add, because if you add too much, it's gonna soak up all your broth, and then you're gonna have chicken noodle casserole, okay? And that, my friends, is the recipe. I hope you guys try it out and let me know in the comment section if you choose to how it turns out, okay? Have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.